What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another video. Today on JG Tech Reviews, we're going to be reviewing the iPad Pro 10.5 inch. Recently out, I think it's a few months it's been out. Carrying on from the 12.9 inch iPad Pro. The need for a 10.5 was quite apparent when the 12.9 didn't sell too well. So that's why they have come out with this 10.5 inch Pro. But anyway, let's get into it. So, as the name suggests, it is a 10.5 inch screen, which is an upgrade from the last generation, which was 9.7 inch. Although there was another variant of this model, which was a 12.9 inch. Very, very big iPad, not really needed. So the middle ground here, kind of 10.5 inches. It is a Retina display, improved brightness from last generation, 600 nits. Reflectiveness has been decreased to 1.8%. I think Apple put a new kind of layer across the front of it to decrease the reflectiveness. Has the P3 wide color display, which is the same as the iPhone 7 Plus and iPhone 7. So this screen is the new Apple are calling it ProMotion. So it's a new ProMotion screen. It does 120 gigahertz refresh rate, which is an improvement for consuming media and playing games and stuff like that. If you're wondering about normal LCDs, would be 60 gigahertz. I'll just give an example here. Scrolling through the pages, it is really hard to see on camera, but if you go for somewhere like Carpenters or Curry's, you can try it out and see for yourself. It is kind of for playing games and for watching videos. Next we move on to the camera. We have 12 megapixel on the back, and the same as the iPhone 7 and the iPhone 7 Plus. It is not a dual camera like the iPhone 7 Plus, but it is one camera. A big improvement from my last iPad, which was the first iPad ever. But front facing camera, staying on the back facing camera. Back facing has optical image stabilization, which is new in the iPads. I think it was in the 12.9 inch, yeah. So it has optical image stabilization, same as the iPhone 7. The camera on the back is pretty much the same, exactly the same as the iPhone 7's. On the rear facing camera, we'll have 7 megapixel, 1080, records 1080, and on the back camera, we have 4K 30 frames per second, 1080 at 30 or 60, and 720 at 30 frames per second. On the flash, this is the first time I've ever had a flash on an iPad, which is True Tone LED quad. So the rear facing camera, 7 megapixel, 1080 HD, and it has a Retina flash, so the screen flashes when you're taking front facing photos. We'll have 4 speakers on, so 2 here, one here, one here, one here, and one here. That gives it an unbelievable sound, best sound in any tablet. It's pretty much the best screen in any tablet, and the new Apple A10X CPU is 30% faster than last generation, and the graphics are 40% faster than last generation. On the benchmarks in these, they're getting close to Mac territory. 2017 Macs, I think it's around 9,000 score benchmark. So let's go through the storage, get to the storage. So on this 10.5 inch model, you can have 64 gigabytes, 256 gigabytes, or 512. To be honest, 512 isn't really needed. I mean, if you had a 4K kind of video with 60 frames per second, you'd be looking at 512 or 256. This current iPad here is a 256 with cellular. This has cellular on, so I went for the cellular option. Mainly because if you're resale, it's pretty good for when you're reselling an iPad. And also, if you want to go outside and just say you have an extra SIM, you want to put in that, and you can use the iPad outside for 4G. So that is the storage. In the 10.5 inch model, you can get space grey, rose gold, gold, or silver. So here are the prices for the 64 gigabytes, starting at £619. For the 256, it's £709, and for the 512 gigabyte, it's £889. If you want to add cellular onto that, starting at $750 with the 64 gigabyte, then going up to $839 for the 256, and then 1020 basically for the 512 gigabyte. really the middle ground there is the 256, which you're probably going to need for an iPad. So I recommend going for 256 if you're going to buy this iPad. I do recommend this is an amazing device. If you look at the bezels, they have been thinned quite dramatically from the last one. It just gives you a sense that it's like bigger. It's kind of like what the S8 done. Thin the bezels and it makes the screen bigger, basically. It's much nicer to look at than previous. This iPad's running iOS 11, which I'm running the beta of iOS 11. So you can do things like multitask. So I'll just tilt this down here. So things like multitasking. So what we can do is, so as you can see, bring files up onto the screen. Have our files there and have some wallpapers. So you can go into that multitasking. Bring it up again, and we can go ahead and take Spotify. Take that out of the. So technically it's not multitasking, but it is. You are using it for two purposes. So that's multitasking on iOS 11. Also fitted with Touch ID, which was not on. It wasn't last generations, but it was not on my iPad Air. So that's going to be it for today's video on the iPad Pro 10.5 inch. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please remember to subscribe and like and comment below. Links will be in the description for this, so you can go check it out at either Apple or Curry's. Again, thanks for watching. And to support the channel, please subscribe, and see you guys next video.